What's going on, guys? It's Juicy. Welcome to my channel. So I just woke up and read this quite shocking information coming from the test server of NetEase China, where they have invited couple players from their server, also among them content creators. Now I am not sure if this information was not meant to be shared, but it went public anyway. However, Blizzard hasn't shared any information with us, but since it's coming from NetEase China from the test server, I can pretty much say for 100% this information is legit. So yes, these classes are getting changes and nerfs. Starting off, Barbarian is getting 50% nerf on their auto chain, which they use to pull in players and hammer the hell out of players. But now they won't be able to drag players or pull in players from a far away distance. Instead, they have to be really close, and the range has been reduced from 8 yard to 4 yard, which is a 50% damage reduction on their auto chain essence. So you guys have to let me know if you're going to still use it. And that is not the only change Barbarian are receiving, but also charge hammer is getting changed as well. You guys have to let me know if this is a nerf or a slight improvement, because here it says the charging speed of the charge hammer offhand tons of shock. I'm sure that's a wrong name because it's a translation, but has been reduced. Now the official server charges 20% hit. The test server has been changed to one hit of a normal attack charges 20% hit, of other attacks charges 10%. So I'm kind of lost if they have nerfed it or improved it, or maybe the ratio is, I mean, the damage ratio has been reduced for the hammer as well. But if that is the case, then Barbarian is pretty much rest in peace, because I don't think Barbarian needed two nerfs, one with the chain and second with the main attack, which was hammer. Because if you're already reducing one, which is their chain, then hammer should be stay unchanged, because this way people would be like, all right, Barbarian can't pull you from afar, but if you get close, you're still going to get hammered and one shot. So Barbarian are still lethal at close range, which would still make sense for Barbarian to be a good class to play, making everyone scared that if you get in range of Barbarian, you say just goodbye to your butt. But if they are nerfing the hammer damage output as well on their charges, then yeah, Barbarian is done for. You guys have to let me know because I can make the sense of it. Then there is another change coming. Here also says I have actually tried it in PvE myself, and it has a little impact when it has a single attack over group attack during the tower climbing period. So not sure what that means, but yeah, Crusader is also receiving some changes. This skill has two changes. One, the attack range of the Falling Skyfire group has been reduced, and the radius has been reduced from 3 yards to 2 yards. Not sure if that would make much difference. Then currently the test server shows a bug. The visual difference is not visible, so I won't take screenshot for comparison. So that is why they didn't took the screenshot, because they both look the same. Then the time it takes for the fireball to fall has been extended from 0.5 second to 0.8 second. I'm not sure which ability of Crusader that is. You guys can let me know in the comments section. And 50% nerf range on the Tempest as well, on their main hand rolling serve disc attack. So you can see before they had the range of 8 yard, which is pretty much the same as the range class, but now it has been reduced to half, which is 4 yard. So 50% damage reduction on Tempest. So since they have a lot of mobility, agility, they can move in and out quite easy. But now they have to take risk and get close to attack with their disc, otherwise they won't be just playing safe anymore. So you guys have to let me know, how do you feel about this Tempest nerf? In my opinion, if we had information coming this from the Blizzard, I would have suggested something else. If not 8 yard, maybe 5 yard or 6 yard, but we don't know about anything. This is all coming from the server of NetEast China. But yeah, 50% range reduction on Tempest, which leaves Demon Hunter with the longest range as a range class, which makes sense that since it's a range class, so it has the longest range and it can attack while moving. However, Demon Hunter doesn't have a lot of shield, or it does have shield now, but compared to the survival ability, I think Tempest is still better, but now it has to take more risk, so I will see how it will change these events in Battleground. But yeah, Demon Hunter will be the longest range class now. After that, it will be Wizard, then I guess Necromancer. But anyway, Necromancer on their Hulk is also receiving the nerf, and the range from, I mean, the damage reduction is being reduced from 50 to 40%. So that's that. And many undeads transform into stone golem and stand on vehicle. This change reduced the toughness of the transformed stone golem. So that's that. So these are all the changes coming out, and in my opinion, I think Barbarian chain reduction is a good one, but I am worried that they are reducing the hammer as well, which shouldn't be happening, because one should be enough for the range classes, or for the other classes as well. Try to play safe, keep your distance, but if you get caught, you are done for. So it makes the class fun. But if hammer is also getting nerfed, that is bad in my opinion. Crusader, however, I wouldn't object, because Crusader is performing really well in Battleground, and I can pretty much tell you that a lot of players whales have moved to Crusader. So seeing a change coming for the Crusader, I think a lot of us could clearly see that coming for the longest time. And the Tempest, the range reduction by 50% is a slight, I mean, harsh in my opinion. If it is happening, we'll see anyways, because changes could happen. But 4 yard, I think it should have been 5 yard in my opinion, making sure that there is a difference between range class and melee classes. But 4 yard seems a little too hard, but we'll see how it will change. And do let me know if you guys are going to still play these classes or going to make a switch. And Hulk, I don't know what to think about it. Being a Hulk Necromancer, it was always a gamble in my opinion for every Battleground match. They either would help win the match, or they're going to just do nothing and die, and their team is going to lose. But anyways, this is it for the video. Do let me know what are your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care, have fun, and bye guys.